The suit of swords has quite a reputation, but it's more than just anxiety and fear. Swords correspond with what arguably makes us most human, our minds. Today we'll explore the suit of swords through the lens of 5 different theories. My name is Henry Alexander, and this is the Book of Mirrors. Episode 5, on the suit of swords. Swords are often said to represent the realms of mind, truth, and challenges. But it goes a lot deeper than just that. In fact, there are a lot of layers to the suit of swords. And with each of the cards, they can be interpreted in a myriad of different ways. The first theory, the psychological theory, connects all of the suits to the different aspects of our minds. Not only do swords represent thoughts, they also represent the things that come from our thoughts, our beliefs, and our ability to analyze the things around us. Of course, the ability to analyze is a double-edged sword. It can cause us to realistically observe, analyze, take apart, and critique a situation. Or we can spiral out of control and let those thoughts overcome us. We fall into anxiety. Our ability to think and analyze is both our greatest strength and our greatest weakness. It's something we have to learn to balance. If you want to hear more about how psychology connects with tarot, then you should look into Therapy Chat or the Archetypal Tarot podcast. Our second theory is the elemental theory. This is the theory that connects each suit with a different esoteric element. Previously, we had pentacles corresponding with the element of earth, cups with water, wands with fire, and now swords corresponds to the element of air. Air is often used to describe not just thoughts, but also communication and language, the expression of our thoughts, the way we communicate our thoughts to others, and the way we receive what others are thinking. Analyzing the elements in this way is a huge endeavor on its own. Keep in mind, our words can obscure the truth or reveal it. Again, another double-edged sword. You may hear a lot of terrible sword puns in this episode. Our third theory is the astrological theory. This one connects through the elemental theory. Each suit corresponds to an element, and then each element corresponds to the 3 zodiac signs that connect with it. The 3 air signs in the zodiac are Gemini, which is known for its strong communication, Libra, which is known for its sense of justice and ability to find balance in a situation, and Aquarius, an innovator or a free thinker. You'll find these traits in different cards in the suit of swords. I'm sure you can find a ton of information about astrology online. However, Astrology with Heather and the Astrology podcast are both excellent resources. Our fourth theory will be the alchemical or spiritual evolution theory. Before we get into it, if you're enjoying this, please like, subscribe, follow, leave a comment or a question. You can also go to bookofmirrorspc.com. There you'll find a full list of all the resources mentioned in the show. Now, in the alchemical theory, each suit corresponds with a different stage in the alchemical process as we turn common lead, or our most basic self, into gold, our most perfect self. Swords represent the stage of separation, where we remove the crude unwanted material from the pure material. This can be seen as cutting truth from illusion. Our words and our language are what we use to sort out our world. It's how we make connections between things and how we can tell the differences between others. Swords in this regard is how we can reason our way through things. When we encounter pain, when we encounter a setback, we have to use our mind and our thoughts to sort out the best plan of action. Before we can make a move, we need to make sure it's the right one. And the only way to do that is with our own internal logic. However, keep in mind, it can go both ways. Although our words can reveal the truth, they can also obscure it. There are many people who lie, gaslight, or simply engage in trickery, where words can be used to hurt or to heal. And that is something you have to remember when you're dealing with swords. Our final theory is the social class theory. In this theory, swords correspond to the military or the judiciary. Of course, we can associate swords with the military, but with the judiciary, remember, Libra is an air sign with its strong sense of justice, but it's not blind justice. Remember, justice relies on logic. One must argue their case in a court, and to win one's case, one must be careful with their words and strategize to appeal to a judge. Swords represent eloquence and logic. It is the most cerebral of all the suits. But again, our minds can work for us or against us. We can think and consider things, but when we overthink, we can fall into depression or anxiety. It's finding that balance that we need. We can put all of our suits together into a basic sequence. Let's say that we're cold. We have a basic need to be warmer. That basic need would be earth or pentacles. We have a feeling we don't like being cold and we want to be warm. Those feelings correspond with the element of water or the suit of cups. From there, we're motivated to find heat, to find warmth. We start a fire. That drive, that movement, that action that we take is the element of fire or the corresponding suit of wands. Once we're there next to that fire, we consider our next move. We consider, is this fire large enough? Is it out of control? Do we still need it? And that cerebral process is the suit of swords. Life works in these arcs and connects all of the suits together. They are not just separate pieces. Once you understand their connection, it's hard to simply isolate one suit from another. They all blend into each other. Because of that, one cannot live a life that is all pentacles or all wands. Each element is connected to the others and yet still wholly distinct. Each has its own unique personality. So I ask you, which one do you most identify with? Knowing what you know now about the elements, now that you're armed with this knowledge, go ahead and take out your deck and flip through it. See if you can recognize any of these traits in any of your Minor Arcana cards. Or maybe you'll recognize some of these traits in your Major Arcana cards. Next time, we'll cover the numerology of the tarot and see if we can combine that with what we now know about the suits.